Now delighted to be joined by Joseph Bradley, who's President of Business Ventures at Uptake. Joseph, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you here.
Thank you. It's been a great conference so far.
Great conference, great city, New Orleans, isn't it?
I love it. Family's from New Orleans, so it's been
really?
great. Yes, yes, yes.
So Joseph, what do you think the current state of engineering education is at the moment?
Yeah, so I think it's in great state. I think it's in a transition state. Clearly that you see that there's a lot of learning, a lot of focus on diversity and inclusion. I think we've made some great progress there. And I also think you're seeing a nice gain in business education partnerships. So I think we're moving in the right direction. The transition phase, though, I think that we're in is one that clearly states when you think about education, you're seeing a separation of where the knowledge is from and the certification of that knowledge. And I think that's really where I think education and engineering education in particular is at a crossroads right now.
When you talk about that crossroads, how do you think that's going to pan out over the next kind of 5 or 10 years? What do you think kind of the needs of this community are going to be?
Yeah, I think instead of seeing classes being listed, when you go to a course catalog, you see classes, you're going to see those listed as experiences. Okay. The type of experience that we want you to ultimately deliver and ultimately receive as a student.
What can this community do to kind of help with that process?
Yeah, I think one is clearly you have to be able to innovate outside the four walls of your organization. So they got to seek more partnerships from enterprises or organizations. Okay. 2, you got to bring in gamification in learning. Okay. Right? Kids are doing it every day. The last thing I tell you is mobility. If it doesn't work on mobile, it flat out doesn't work. Right? So you got to bring those 3 things into the educational environment engineering, and I think that'll help you accelerate.
How do you make kids more employable?
Yeah, when you think about employability, it's only about execution. So a lot of the focus in engineering is around what to do, but the how to do it is all about how do I collaborate? How do I talk in the language of the business? So you really got to have that partnership with enterprise to make them, let's just say, more effective coming out of school.
So my final question would be, a lot of opportunity there, a lot that needs to be done. How optimistic are you from where you sit that we're moving in the right direction?
Oh, it's the greatest time in the world to be in education engineering. Between cloud computing, advances in analytics, the cost of sensors going down, we are in the right time, right position, right place to make it happen, no doubt.
Thanks very much for joining us today. Thanks,
All right,
Joseph.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right.